welcome back to Roughing the Pod. Tegan was solo last week.
I was.
And he fucking ripped it. Killed it. Mock draft was huge success. I listened to it.
It's a lot of fun.
I liked a lot of your picks. I am excited because I think that we should do it again.
Yeah.
I would like to.
I really want to do that.
And I think we should go back and forth.
I think we should do that next week.
Okay.
I think we should do that next week just because that's fun as hell. Mm-hmm. Also, post Senior Bowl, you got a little more. It gives us a little more time to, I think my opinions have maybe changed. I've learned more about a few players.
Yeah.
Shout out Jeremy Bernard.
You're not putting him in there.
No. Jeremy Bernard, 2 overall.
All right. Well, yeah, nice job.
Thank you.
Sorry I couldn't be here.
Super fun.
To be honest with you, the truth of the matter was that Sam and I had planned a steak night that night. So
I get it.
It was like
mock draft steak.
Fuck. I gotta go grill this skirt steak right quick. I get it. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No. It's okay.
But yeah, fire up. Today, actually, after we discuss the upcoming Super Bowl,
obviously
it is Super Bowl week, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So freak yeah, we did it. End of the year.
But no, freak yeah, we didn't do it. Because it's the fucking Seahawks and the Pats again. This is the thing. Okay, let me real quick.
Yeah.
The one year that it's not the Chiefs or the Eagles or the Niners, guess what? It's the teams that have been there every other goddamn year of the past 20 in the Patriots and the Seahawks. So
yeah,
a little bit of frustration there, But I mean, I'm happy that it's not like we've said before. Yeah. That it's not going to be a
yeah. I mean, we're not going to see Patrick Mahomes holding the trophy,
which that's something to be grateful for. That might be my one good thing. That might be my
okay. Yeah, we're gonna do one good thing. We're gonna talk Super Bowl, and then we are going to do. I'm excited. We're gonna do a dynasty mock draft. Okay, yeah. A super flex tight end premium 10-team dynasty mock draft, and
just the first round.
Just the first round because we
don't have
so
full
hard.
pick. Yeah,
so hard to predict
anything beyond the first round.
Anything beyond that, I'm so unsure as is.
Yeah.
On a lot of that. But I'm excited to get into that. And we're going to be using your real NFL mock draft.
Fun.
So, like, landing spots.
We can dive into some of that as well. Yeah.
Okay. So, go ahead, Tegan. One good thing.
Genuinely, I might say no Patrick Mahomes Super Bowl.
Dude.
Now, that's a hater in me. You know what? I won't go the hater route. Okay?
What is your one good thing?
One good thing is that I had homework all weekend. Was doing homework all weekend. And then I got to hop on and play video games with the fellas.
That was so good.
And that was so nice. We haven't done that in a while.
I know.
So that was
we
fun.
need to do that more.
Yeah, we do.
There's
just no time.
I always laugh so much with you
so
guys.
hard. Yeah. Lauren is kind of gets pissed at me. She's like, you laugh so hard with them.
She's like jealous. She's like, you never laugh this hard.
You never laugh that hard. I'm like, babe, yes I do.
Dude, you're funny.
Oh man, but it is so fun every time.
It is great.
God.
There's just something different about
the whole dynamic.
Yeah, the brothers. I mean, Aaron is basically a brother.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, might as well be.
It's
so fun.
That's a good one. Good thing.
Yeah.
Mine is turning into a bit of a watch guy.
Ooh.
And I have a watch that's showing up tonight.
What?
A little $30 piece.
Love it.
$30.
Casio?
It is a Casio. Yep.
Put her there.
Yeah.
Silver?
It is silver, and it's the analog.
Dude.
You know what I'm talking about?
I
feel like you know what I'm talking about.
I'm a watch guy. I mean, I'm not really a watch.
I was peeping your piece.
Well, this is Apple Watch. Nothing special, but
yeah.
Love that. That fires me up. That psychs me.
It's kind of fun, and I wouldn't be, but like working at the bank, it's like it's kind of fun to accessorize some outfits. And so far, like Sam got me this for Christmas, and I love this thing.
Yeah.
Well,
and
I'm like,
it's It's
just peep my wrist right quick.
It's a slippery slope, my friend.
Yeah.
Because you get expensive quick.
I know. But I'm like trying to like look like, should I build a little collection?
You should.
Yeah. So I started out like obviously
you're dipping your toe in the water.
I got this piece, right? And this is a nice starter.
Uh-huh.
Like this is,
Yep.
it makes me feel a certain type of way.
Yeah.
And then I was on TikTok and like
Tony
everybody,
Montana.
I feel like Shadur, dude. Perfect timing.
Oh God.
No, I was on TikTok and like everybody wouldn't shut up about like somehow I got on Watch Talk or something.
Love Watch Talk.
They wouldn't.
Have you seen Andy's watches?
No, I'm not so deep yet.
Andy's watches.
Nice.
That's in your phone. You're gonna get a
I'm sure,
TikTok tonight.
I'm sure that, yeah. But no, it's the Casio
Casio, but yes.
Casio 158 WA or
Dude,
something.
you know serial numbers?
You're
in deep right now.
But it was like $30, and I was like,
I might have the same one.
fire.
At home.
It's like a little retro, looking analog.
Fire, dude.
Everybody's like, dude, this watch is just like the best little thing
It
ever.
is.
And
It's
like,
awesome.
I was like, dude, fuck yeah! Like, I need a little something.
Well, it'll be a
else.
good switch up because that's a bigger, bulkier watch.
It is.
And this, what you got coming in the mail,
Yeah,
is a
it's-
much slimmer,
Yes.
lower profile piece.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. And I was like, dude, $30? Like, fuck yeah.
yeah, that's a steal of a deal. And Casio's a great brand.
Yeah. I'm all on board.
That fires
Yeah,
me up, man.
but now I'm looking into like a little Timex Weekender.
Ooh.
It's like a $50 piece.
Well, okay, if you want to venture a little farther than that, Seiko is a nice brand.
I've heard of.
Seiko's a good brand.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of micro brands that you can dive into. There's one that I really like that's like a little more expensive. You're getting into like the $500 range.
I never see you rocking a little wrist piece.
No, because I don't have. Who's got the funds for that, bro? You're in a phase. You're entering a phase of your life where you have a little bit of. I'm not saying that you're rich or anything,
No.
right? But you got a little bit of spending cash. You know what I mean?
I mean,
I'm not at that phase of my life, and I'm not there yet. But maybe one day, you know.
Yeah, I it's tough for me like to spend real money on anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
I
you
get
start getting above $100, I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa! I'd rather just not have it. To be honest with you, I just don't want it. That's why this little $30 piece,
Yeah, right
like
in your.
that is my lane.
Yeah.
And that's why this Timex Weekender is kind of
staying right
next on the docket. Anyway, yeah, that's my one good
I
thing.
love it. That fires me up.
Yeah, I never hear you talking about watches like that. So.
I love watches.
I mean, I know that you have like wanted a
Yeah.
like a nice,
watch. Yeah.
you know.
I think. Yeah. I mean, me and Lauren are gonna go watch shopping
Are you?
because she was like, "You're getting me an engagement ring."
You're like,
She was like, "I'll get you like a nice watch." Also, you know, you're spending a lot of money on an engagement ring. Like, I'll get you a nice watch.
fuck yeah, dude.
So I'm gonna get a nice.
What are you
watch, bro.
gonna go look at? I don't know.
Okay. So this is what I mean when I say it's a slippery slope. Like, you get real expensive real fast.
Yeah.
Like, real luxury watches, you get into that world real quick. You know, kind of diving down that rabbit hole. There's a brand called Tudor.
Heard of it?
Yep. It's pretty, well known, well respected. It's a sister brand. Everybody calls it the baby brother of Rolex.
Oh,
It kind of is, but it's more so the sister brand.
okay.
So, like, the guy that founded Rolex,
Yeah.
that was more his white collar demographic approach. He was like, I think I want to make. Initially, it was like, I want to make watches out of the same cases that I'm using, if I remember correctly, but I'm going to use different movements. So it's like, it's a similar watch, but it's more affordable for like the more blue collar everyday guy. And that's kind of the genesis. He was branching into a different market
I see.
with that whole brand, right? And he didn't want to call it Rolex because he didn't want to put it under that umbrella and then like cheapen that brand
Yeah.
with this kind of venture, right? So he created the brand Tudor. That's the reason that it kind of gets that rap, like a poor man's Rolex. But they're
Great watches.
Great watches. Sick watches.
Cool. I'll have to look into.
I kind of want to go to a Tudor dealership and take a peek. They ain't cheap though.
Yeah.
You know.
I can imagine.
But I also think like, you know, it's a nice thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an heirloom type of thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like Rolex is kind of like the stuff that like you pass down through generations. Like.
Right. I might pass this bad boy down for generations. Are you fucking kidding me? This is a fossil. This is a fossil, son. Okay.
All right.
The type of guy I am. All right, let's talk some football here.
Yeah.
It is, like we said, Super Bowl week. Pretty fired up. I think we're going to do either wings or Canes.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments. Are you guys wings people?
Wings?
What's like the game day food of choice? You know, I'm curious to know.
Yeah, I'm a big jalapeno popper guy. I noticed you guys. You didn't even eat any jalapeno poppers.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
When I made them?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I probably had like 3 or 4.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing with the jalapeno poppers, love them.
They're too spicy for you.
No, it's not even that. It's coming out the other end.
Oh, you feel that?
That is a a full-blown war. Yeah. Not to get too graphic on here.
Spicy.
Something about the cream cheese with the bacon with the jalapeno is really a hell of a combo. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
And that's all that needs to be said about that.
So yeah, we're gonna get together. Gonna watch the game. Watch the. I'm pumped for Bad Bunny. Just won album of the year.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it is gonna be.
I don't know a whole lot about Bad Bunny, but I'm excited for that.
I don't know a whole lot either of his songs, but that one song.
Well, I know Aaron's a huge fan.
The Más Fotos. Yeah. Like that shit. Fuck, dude, that shit is heat. So yeah, just looking forward to the Super Bowl. What do we think is gonna happen here?
I am gonna be pretty vanilla with this take here.
The Seahawks are gonna win.
Seahawks gonna win. Somebody at work asked me today. I think score prediction wise, I think it's gonna be 27 Seahawks, 17 Patriots. I just think that Seahawks defense is going to really make Drake May's life tough. I don't think he's been very good in the playoffs. I don't feel like that changes in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that. I have also heard, just today I heard.
Shoulder injury.
Yeah. Nursing a shoulder.
Yeah.
Do you listen to the Bill Simmons podcast at all? Okay. Bill Simmons, he's a big Boston guy, and I like tuning into some of his stuff. Mm-hmm. But he did say that on that clinching boot, against the Broncos, he fist pumped with that same arm that the alleged shoulder injury is on.
Got it.
He also said getting off the plane, Drake May was carrying his bag on that same arm. So
journalism, people.
So he is hopeful
journalism
that it's like all good, it's all fine, because
interesting.
He's looked into a couple of those.
There's some Easter eggs here. There's a couple of
into. And I was like, whoa, nice. So
yeah, well, I mean, this is like because my coworkers brought that up too, and I was like, listen, this is the Super Bowl. Shoulder injury or not.
Yeah,
you're freaking.
You shoot that bad boy.
Yeah, you're getting torn all up in there. You're doing whatever you got to do to saddle up and freaking go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. This is the biggest game in the history of football.
Well, and the thing too about that Seahawks defense is, I feel like the way to beat them is you have to throw on them.
Yeah, I haven't watched them enough to really know super well, but I think coverage wise, they got some dudes.
They do, but Matt Stafford
carved them up,
kind of lit them up. I mean,
I just think that Patriots attack isn't good enough. I
don't think so.
And I think Drake May has been like low-key like a below-average quarterback.
Low-key kind of bad.
Low-key bad, yeah.
And
he's been carried.
I was saying, like, during the regular season, I think he should be the MVP over Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
Just because, a bunch of reasons, but I might have to walk that. Like watching him play in this postseason, it has been. Might have to walk that back a little bit.
He's statistically one of the worst quarterbacks in this postseason.
It's been bad, and like I feel like, I don't want to be that Broncos fan that's like, well, if we had Bo Nix, we would have won. But if we had Bo Nix, we probably would have won that game.
And like I told you guys this too, Buffalo wins that game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Buffalo destroys them.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I'm thinking about it, just Bo Nix's legs would have.
Well, and the difference was Drake May's legs.
Exactly.
And I think there were a lot of things that we could talk about in that game, but ultimately I feel like a Bo Nix-less Broncos team, as
ultimately,
great as that roster is, you beat them by the skin of your teeth, and it ultimately came down to the one possession where Jarrett Stidham.
That's what I'm saying.
Literally looked like
that game should have been 7-3 had Jarrett Stidham not fucking.
Well, also I do think kick the goddamn field goal.
Well, that too. That too.
Anyway.
But here's the other thing. If that's Bo Nix is not getting tackled short of the first down.
Well, I also think that changes your play call. Like not having Bo Nix, that changes your fourth down play call.
Yeah.
I think that fourth down looks a lot different if you have Bo Nix. So
yeah. Anyways, this all this to say, I don't want to be you beat who's in front of you.
Yeah.
Right. And so for people to discredit the Patriots getting to the Super Bowl because they've had the easiest path, I'll acknowledge it does seem like a pretty easy path when you look at. I was looking at their regular season games. They didn't have to beat a whole lot of juggernauts.
No.
There they get to the postseason. They did not have to beat a whole lot of. When
it's really compounded, when you look at it and you're like, CJ Stroud threw fucking 5 picks.
Right.
That's. You should win that game even if you suck, Yeah. Then you go to a Bo Nix-less Broncos team, which you probably should have lost, but that's probably your hardest matchup.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that you barely beat. I think it's a good Broncos team. I think that defense really stepped up to the plate. But they didn't have their guy that changed the game. That game came down to one possession.
Well, and it came down to the weather.
That Seahawks team is frankly, and I'm speaking as a Broncos fan, I think that Seahawks team is a hell of a lot better than we are without Bo Nix.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, and honestly, that NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Watching Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
It kind of erased my doubts about him.
I know. I feel the same way. This whole playoff.
I was like, wow.
This whole playoff
this
from
dude
him.
Is really.
And that's really what it comes down to me is I do think that Vrabel is going to find ways to make life difficult for him, for Sam Darnold, I mean. But at the same time, the past 2 weeks that I've seen from Sam Darnold, I'm like, okay,
yeah.
And I think that was the knock on him coming out of Minnesota was when it mattered, he couldn't get it done, and he didn't look like the guy that he did in the regular season. But I think he's kind of flipped that narrative around this postseason, and if he looks like he did the last 2 weeks, they should walk away with this one. That's where I say 27-17. I think they have no issue. I think the Patriots are going to be struggling to find points.
That's kind of what I feel like as well. I do think the Patriots defense is
pretty damn good.
Pretty good.
But I also don't think that they're good enough up front to really affect Sam Darnold enough.
I don't think they're good enough on the edges to affect Sam Darnold.
That's maybe what I should say.
I think interior-wise, they're pretty nasty.
I think when you have Harold Landry and Kayvon Chason as your 2 guys on the edge, that's pretty middle of the road, right?
Yeah,
Harold Landry's
he's pretty old.
He's old. I was a huge fan of him coming out, but
I remember that. He went to Tennessee. Yeah, and we were hopeful because we were Marcus. Yeah, that was back when Marcus was in Tennessee, right?
Yeah. So he's old.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
and I think he's outperformed expectations this year. But yeah, that's just the thing where and I don't know enough about the Seahawks O-line to really
All I know is that
matchup.
Bradford guy is that might be a problem on the interior.
Yeah.
Because I just see a bunch
Milton Williams is nice.
of TikToks of him like in no man's land, just like head down. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
So
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think all around, like we've said, the Patriots have had a relatively easy road, and they have not faced a team as good as the Seahawks really all year. Probably.
I agree, but I also think like
I think the weight of the moment will matter.
this is the Super Bowl and like literally anything can happen. Because I remember
agree with that, too.
like years ago thinking that like the Peyton Manning Colts were unbeatable.
Well,
when
and
I was like a kid, and then the Saints like just beat them
along that train of thought too. Like I
never know.
remember feeling that way about the Tom Brady Patriots, and then Eli Manning both those years.
Oh, yeah.
Going and getting it done, and that was like the best moment ever because I fucking hated Tom Brady, and I was like, oh my God,
Exactly. So
Eli Manning, you're goated.
that's where I have some pause, and it's like,
And I do too.
I could see a
I do too.
path where the Patriots.
To me, though, ultimately, I feel like Drake May just hasn't been good enough, and I don't see that changing against a really good Seahawks defense. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and especially with the shoulder concerns, like,
yeah,
I don't like to hear that.
carrying his luggage or not. Like,
Yeah.
do you have a score prediction?
I don't know if I have a score prediction.
I mean, I kind of just throw out the 27-17 because I feel like Seahawks will be able to move the ball. Maybe they don't put it in the end zone early. Maybe they do, but ultimately, like, couple touchdowns, couple field goals, feels about right.
Okay.
And then I feel like Patriots are going to be struggling to get points.
So you said what, 27-17?
Mm-hmm.
I really do like that.
Yeah. Should we pay a FanDuel?
Because it doesn't feel like it's going to be one of those barn burner Super Bowls.
No, that's what I think too. It's two really good defenses.
Yeah.
Two really, really good defenses, two defensive coaches. Like,
Yeah. Well, okay, so who's your favorite like Super Bowl MVP then?
oh, that's a good question. Here's my bold take. Here's my hot take. Devon Witherspoon, pick 6, Super Bowl MVP.
Wow.
Him or Eamon Worry.
Yeah, I was going to say Eamon Warrior would be fucking sick. That dude is awesome.
He's awesome. Those are kind of my two dark horse.
He should maybe be D-Port.
And I think, like, as far as betting wise, like, I'm not a huge bettor, but like defensive MVPs are very rare in the Super Bowl. So like, but I just think young quarterback going against a good defense that hasn't been good in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't been very good, like we've said already. Like,
I think my pick, if it is Seattle, it's probably JSN.
yeah.
It's probably Sam Darnold that's gonna win it.
That's the thing. It's
Like,
a quarterback award,
be a quarterback,
and that's the only thing that makes me go defense, because it's like,
But if JSN catches like 2 tutties, goes for like one.
I could see this.
120 to 150, like
Yeah.
yardage wise, he might be the MVP.
I think he'll have like maybe like 8 first down catches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's that guy all year, but
Or if like Rashid Shaheed takes a kickoff to the house, like there's so many ways this could go. But
I know.
I think that if I had to break it down, like my favorite, if I was betting on it and whatever, like probably say JSN. If it's not going to be Sam Darnold, I would say JSN.
Yeah.
And then on the Patriots side of things, I just brought this up, Travion Henderson.
Yeah.
I feel like the odds on that are going to be nuts.
Yeah.
But that's a dude who we've seen break some huge runs.
Yeah.
And if
I do like that.
If he gets loose,
Yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah. I think
And just basically the payout would just be insane. Like,
Yeah.
you throw $5
I'm going to throw out another name. So obviously, like we've said, I think quarterbacks on both sides of the ball are obviously the heavy favorite.
Right.
Like I said, the defensive guys for Seattle are where I would go. On the other side, I think for New England, I might go Kayshon Boutte. I think that might be a sneaky pick, just because like I think you're probably going to put your best cover guy on Stephon Diggs, and Kayshon Boutte has been a really good number 2 all year. I could see him being like a guy that they complete a 50-yard ball to and then a goal line fade, or you know what I mean? Like, and him kind of getting some cheap production or like big play type stuff that.
Bob Spillane. Just kidding.
Harold Lane.
All right. What color's the Gatorade? Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, what color?
Oh, man. I'm gonna go old school lemon lime green.
That's what I was gonna say.
Damn it.
All right, well then I'll say red. It's gonna be fruit punch. Fuck you. All right. Coin toss.
Ooh. Is this like heads tails or who takes it?
Yeah, heads tails.
Tails.
See, normally I'm a tails guy.
I my gut's telling me heads.
Normally I'm a tails guy, but I'm
heads.
going heads. I'm going heads.
My gut is telling me heads, and I'm going against.
All right, well, I think that's all the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to get to on that?
Not really, I don't think.
I feel pretty good. I'm just excited to hang out, watch the commercials, eat the food.
I am excited for the commercials.
Super Bowl halftime, like Bad
God,
Bunny.
man, I love the Super Bowl, even though like don't have anybody in the race.
Yeah, it's like my favorite holiday, to be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
low key.
All right, well let's transition over to what the people really need to hear.
Yeah, what they've clicked on this video for.
So, we're. I mean, this is going to be a 10 picks. First round dynasty super flex, meaning
two quarterbacks.
So quarterbacks are inflated value wise. Super flex tight end premium. So in my league, tight ends you get 1.5 points per reception. So that once again inflates the tight end values.
Yeah, just meaning that. In summary, like. Quarterback and tight end value is boosted by the structure and the scoring of the league.
Right.
So
yeah, let's get it off. I'm going to be the 101 here, and then I'll pass it over to Tegan. But
alternating picks, I'll take evens. You're at odds.
And I'm gonna go off of your NFL mock draft from last week. So.
Yep.
101. This is my actual pick in this dynasty league, and this is easy. It's Jeremiah Love
by a mile.
Yeah, I really like. I'm not going to complicate that, and I like your landing spot to the Saints.
Yep.
Even though I do own Devin Neal, and that.
I don't think that
hurts me a little bit because I like Devin Neal a lot.
I do too. But you just that he's not a.
He's not a Jeremiah Love.
Well, not even that, but he's not a
premier.
Yeah, he's never. I don't know. Like his path to being a actual startable
shit all over it.
I'm just saying,
okay.
He
Jeremiah Love 101. You're on the clock, sir. 102. That's enough. Don't talk about my boy. Okay.
No, but I actually do think, as far as the Jeremiah Love pick, I talked about him in the mock, and I think going to the Saints is actually a really good spot.
Yeah. I'm excited. I mean, pair him with Tyler Shuck.
I think that's awesome. I think the O-line,
fucking sweet.
The young bookend tackles that they have.
Totally.
I think Kellen Moore calling plays would be sick. I mean, I think that's awesome.
And he's the type of player you can scheme him up in the passing game too, and
that's what I mean.
Immediately
he's your best weapon.
Gonna be sweet.
If he goes there, and I think the talent is just ridiculous.
If we're comparing this to last year, Ashton Genty going one.
I feel better about Jeremiah Love going to.
I love that landing spot way better.
Way better.
And I think that it's going to get better for Genty, but
for sure,
immediately this is.
Yeah, feels better.
This is what I would rather have.
Yeah.
So okay, go ahead.
Yep. So I'm gonna go. Because it's a super flex league, I'm gonna go Fernando Mendoza. I really believe in Fernando Mendoza. I think I was talking to you and Aaron. We watched his Sunday conversation with Caleb Presley, which if you haven't seen, go check it out. It is
awesome.
Awesome. It's so funny. He just seems like a down-to-earth, genuine guy. Guys seem to rally around him. I think he's a leader. And then like beyond that, which I think is so necessary and important to be a number one franchise, face of the franchise guy, I think the tools are really great. 6'5", 225. I think he's got a great arm. I think his mechanics could use some work. Like there's stuff there that I don't love, but you can't argue with the production, with the winning. And then I think going to the Raiders that are actually probably not the worst, like first overall pick situation. Like you have the bell cow back. You have the like top 3 tight end. And then you're going to get Gary Kubiak calling plays for you. Like, Clint Kubiak.
That's his father.
Sorry.
Legend.
Sorry, Clint.
Legend Gary Kubiak.
But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I fully agree. And especially in a super flex league.
Yeah.
Quarterback. I mean, everybody's looking for the next Josh Allen, the next,
Yeah, and I don't like
stud.
I think Fernando's used his legs well in college. I don't foresee that being a strength of his in the league. He's much more like a sit in the pocket, read it out type of guy. I was just reading something that said that his comp is actually Sam Darnold, which was kind of funny considering what's happening this week. But I think the tools are there. You love the size. You love the mental makeup. And I don't hate the landing spot, truth be told.
Yeah.
So
I like the pick. Back to me, 103. This is, in my opinion, really where it gets tough. Really, it gets tough after the 101.
Yeah.
So thank
Jeremiah Love is like a shoe-in.
Yeah, thank God I don't have to.
Because it really is kind of a complete toss-up.
Because even at the 102, you could have taken one of those wide receivers. I'm sure
absolutely
in a lot of leagues that's how it will
and
go.
Like honestly, damn near any of the first-round guys. Like I wouldn't even immediately go to Carnell Tate probably.
Well, see, and that's what I'm saying. Like as of right now, I see Carnell Tate, and that's tempting. You know, top 10 guy in according to your mock. Going to the Browns though, I don't love it. I don't know what the quarterback sitch is. Are they just rolling with?
I think they're rolling with Shedeur because I've seen stuff about Greg Roman. Like when he was in Baltimore, they wanted to draft Shedeur in that 5th round before Cleveland, and then basically like Shedeur was like, "Nah, I don't want to be the backup to Lamar," and like basically told them no. So then he ends up in Cleveland because there's like a video of like Greg Roman greeting Shedeur and being like, basically like, "Hey, motherfucker, like I wanted to draft you and you told me no. Look at us now, you know." And it was kind of like awkward but funny, you know.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, I kind of think that you have a guy that believes in him, so that might be,
I guess,
the guy. And I don't think they're going to pick a quarterback. So,
it does not feel good drafting. Cleveland Browns wide receiver.
No, but at the same time, Carnell Tate is.
And again, like I need to really dig into these guys a little more. But I think that at the 103 here, I am going to go with Jordan Tyson just because that Ravens landing spot seems pretty sweet. I don't really like. I do think that he would end up becoming the one.
I 100% do. I think
Zay Flowers is.
He's so much better suited as a 2. I think.
Yeah. And just knowing that it's Lamar there, and I know they're gonna score points.
Yeah.
And just give me a piece of that.
I think he's just. I also think like Zay Flowers is much more the twitchy, like underneath, sometimes deep. He's not a big frame that can like go win contested balls and like pluck the ball out of the air, type of guy. That is very much the Jordan Tyson type. Like I think
who's the wide receivers coach at Arizona State? Is that
Hines Ward?
It's Hines Ward.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that too.
Yeah, and I think like people have talked about how much that has helped Jordan Tyson because you could tell, and like he is. A lot of people have him as their wide receiver 1 in the class. Like I know the NFLSC guys.
Everybody like it depends on who you're looking at, but all 3 of these guys, it's like
they're in the same vein.
Yeah. So it gets, that's why I'm saying it gets tricky here.
Well, and like really like genuinely, if he didn't have the injury concerns that he does, he might be the guy that went to Cleveland at 6.
Right.
You know, like I really think that's the only knock on his profile. As far as like watching the tape on him,
Yeah.
he's legit, man.
The other piece, and this is stupid, and I know it's stupid,
Yeah.
but I texted you about this,
Yeah.
is the helmet scouting piece.
Yeah.
Right? And like I said, it's stupid.
It is,
Like
but-
if a guy can play, a guy can play.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what school he went to, but you look at like the recent output from Ohio State University. Like
There's a pretty strong track record.
it's like, damn, maybe Carnell Tate is the guy here.
Yeah.
You look at the recent output from USC.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got some fellas over there as well.
They do.
So,
Damn, like when you really think about USC, they kind of do have a bit of a pipeline.
Amon-Ra, Drake London,
Michael Pittman.
Yeah. I mean,
There's a couple names there.
there's some dudes from both of those programs.
Yeah.
So that's the piece that it's proud. Like I said, it's stupid.
But to support your pick there, Jordan Tyson is the real deal.
yeah,
And there's a lot of stuff when you watch him where like you're like, yeah, that's a wide receiver 1 at the next level.
and like I said, like Mekhi Lemon to the Dolphins. I don't know who he's catching passes from.
You know, that is
Carnell Tate, like I'm not a big Shador guy. Like I'd rather just give me the guy that's playing in that offense with Lamar Jackson. They're gonna score points.
When I think I also kind of this was part of like my thinking too with that pick in the real draft or in the real mock. I don't know what the situation with Rashad Bateman is. He might be a free agent. And I've also seen some
paid him.
I've also seen some drama though with like him posting stuff on his social media, like kind of talking shit.
Oh.
And then he like came out and said that he was hacked, but that he like kind of agrees with what the hackers were saying.
He's like, oh, yeah, that wasn't me, but I appreciate what they said though.
He kind of did say that. Like he like posted on his story. He was like, "Yo,
Like-
my shit was hacked," but he was like
low-key facts.
I'm not like really disagreeing. He said something like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
You got to look that up. But like, I don't know what the situation there is either.
Well,
but
good to know.
yeah, so I think that's a great pick.
And even then, like Rashad Bateman is not a.
No,
And
that's not a former first-round guy.
Well, yeah, but he's not. That's not deterring me from
No, not at all.
making
Not
this
at all.
pick.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. 104.
At 104, I'm going to take Tate. I think Carnell Tate. Again, you watch the tape, and similar to Tyson, it's like this is a premier option at the next level. He is so smooth, the body control, the hands. I talked about it in the mock. I think playing opposite of Jeremiah Smith or on the same side sometimes, like that does help you.
Yeah,
for sure. And I think you're surrounded by NFL talent, so that does help you. Nonetheless, like he is that guy.
I mean, watching Emeka Egbuka last year, I remember being like, "Whoa, that 17 kid."
Well, and I felt like he got
he
a lot.
popped out to me.
I feel like he got a lot better too.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch him.
And I
some
think
more.
like we've said, like the helmet scouting piece, there's some legitimacy to that. Like,
yeah. Well,
when
the
you have a
weird thing
track
about
record-
Ohio State is it's always the next guy. Like,
Yeah.
like it's like I'm watching. You're watching JSN, and it's like, the next. It's like, okay, well, this guy's pretty good, but look at this fucking guy that they have coming down the pipe. And then it's like you're watching Emeka Egbuka. He's like, this guy's pretty good, but look at this fucking guy.
I know.
And it's just like.
I know, but I kind of wonder if the winds are changing. They don't have Brian Hartline anymore.
They got our boy Artie Smith.
Do they? Well, OC.
OC, yeah. Oh, Brian Hartline is their wide receiver coach.
Yeah.
Where's he?
He took the job at I think some Florida school.
Oh.
Not like Power 5, I don't know. But anyway, so like that, I don't know, that might be indicative of
Might get a discount on Jeremiah Smith. You got Artie Smith.
No, I think Jeremiah.
He's gonna be scheming up backup tight ends and shit, dude. Ohio State.
He's like, wait, I have Jeremiah Smith. No, split him out wide. Take bodies out of the box.
All right.
Can he crack block? Oh, well, okay. Maybe put him at the slot.
Okay, so Tate at 104.
I think Tate at 104, regardless of the quarterback situation, and even if it's Shadur throwing him the ball, he is special, and he's going to command so many targets.
Okay. Well, I mean, that makes it pretty easy for me here. Maybe not easy, but like I think those three receivers are going to go pretty much
In line.
Yeah, however you switch it up
Yeah.
in your drafts, I think they'll fall one after the other.
Yeah.
So Mekhi Lemon here.
Yep.
And when I watched USC play Iowa this year, and I was pretty impressed.
Yeah, he's sick.
Yeah.
A lot of people, like I've said with Tyson, a lot of people think Mekhi Lemon is wide receiver one. And I know you're a stats guy. The metrics on him are freaky.
Yeah. I know that like size and like speed and all that probably aren't as freaky as, but I don't really care about that stuff. Like I'm into ballers, you know, and I feel like I kind of feel like the wide receiver position is changing. Didn't this dude win the
Blitnikoff?
I think he did.
I think he probably did.
He won it over Jeremiah Smith.
I think I think about like football 10 years ago, whatever, 15. You had the Megatrons, the Julio Joneses.
It was all about the X.
AJ Greens. Yeah, right? Like you had all these like freaks outside that were like speed,
Big
size.
bodies.
Yeah. And I feel like in today's NFL, that is not the prototypical guy anymore. Like now you have the Puka Nakuas, the JSNs, the Amon Ra's, you know what I mean? Like, and I think that is very much what Mekhi Lemon is. And so even though he's not the size freak or the speed freak, or like he fits today's league, I think really well. And I think he's going to be really freaking good wherever he lands, you know? Well, you kind of wish that Mike McDaniel was still in Miami so that he could draw shit up with Mekhi Lemon and but still, I think that's
and it'll be interesting to see. Like, I can't imagine Quinn Ewers is your starter.
Well, unless you want a top 5 pick, then maybe he is. Maybe that's your guy.
Some 40 chess here.
You see what I'm saying?
I like it a lot. All right. You're up, 106.
106. Okay, I think... Oh, this is tough. Really who I'm debating between right now.
I'll tell you, there's 2 names for me here.
You tell me your 2 names.
No, because it's your pick.
Okay, well, I'm going to pick Casey Concepcion.
That was neither of my
Concepcion. Two. I think Denzel Boston, I really like the player from what I've seen. I think the landing spot is a little messy. I don't know the quarterback situation with Pittsburgh. He also has Mike McCarthy as his coach, which I don't love. Don't know who's throwing him the ball. I think it's a little similar to the Carnell Tate conversation, honestly. I think he's a really good player, but I think there's a lot of uncertainty there. I was really weighing heavily Kenyon Sadiq.
That's who I'm going to go with at 107.
Really weighing heavily Kenyon Sadiq because I love the fit with San Fran.
Yeah.
But I ultimately think that like Casey brings a dimension to that Broncos offense. It's like a crowded room, but also not. In the sense that like you have a lot of guys that I feel like have a lot of potential, but nobody that's really like emerged or really commanded that like that true wide receiver 1 role. I think under Davis Webb's play calling, that's going to be a better offense next year. I think they're going to score more points.
I hope so.
And I think him scheming up KC would be pretty nasty. And I think ultimately, that might have more upside than Sadiq.
I don't think it's like the wrong pick. In my head, but the 2 names were and this is strictly due to the type of league that this is.
Yeah.
Tight end premium, for me, it would have been Sadiq. And that's why right now.
Were you thinking Ty Simpson?
I was.
Damn.
Just because quarterback, like.
I mean, I get it. You're just
when you're in a league,
you're picking him for the following year, not.
When you're in a league where you can start 2 quarterbacks,
Yeah.
and you have 2, like you have to take swings on these guys, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, imagine the year that Josh Allen came out, and instead of taking the swing on Josh Allen, you know, I don't even know.
Who did the Patriots draft that year?
Who was even
Arizona State guy?
God damn it! Oh, this is gonna kill me.
I know. Oh God.
No, I know what you're talking about. The wide receiver.
Yeah, that it turned into a tight end later in his career because he sucked. Oh my God.
Tegan, why, bro? Why? Anyway, you know what I mean. Like if you're not, you gotta get up to bat, and you gotta just. So that would have been the other name, just strictly because of it being a super flex league. It'll come to me later. Don't worry. So yeah, 107. I'm going with Sadiq. I feel like athletically.
Yeah.
That's a guy who could put up some fantasy points in a tight end premium league.
For sure. Well, and I think the play caller that you have in San Fran.
And how many?
And the guy throwing him the ball.
Brock
loves his tight ends.
How many premier tight ends are there in the league right now?
I think that number's growing. But, yeah.
Because in my head, there's 2.
Trey McBride, Brock Bowers, George Kittle when he was healthy.
Yeah, but he's old. That's why I'm saying
I think Colston Loveland is
premier assets. Yeah, okay.
And I think Tyler Warren. You know?
Yeah, those are some nice assets to have. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you have your haves and your have-nots.
Yeah.
When it comes to
Travis Kelce.
When it comes to the tight end position right now.
Yeah.
In Dynasty, like.
Yeah. No,
you're either grasping at straws. You're like trying to make.
And like you said, like in a tight end premium.
Yeah.
Format, like, and so especially like next year. I think Kenyon Sadiq could be nasty if he lands in San Fran because you're not going to have Kittle for a lot of that year, or you don't know, you know, and then like
Achilles.
Outside of that, you don't have great receiving weapon. Juwan Jennings is a free agent. Don't love what you've gotten out of Ricky Pearsall.
I like Pearsall when he's playing,
but I'm just saying.
But
like,
yeah, I know.
And then like
totally.
Brandon Ayuk is getting shipped out, and like, what do you have beyond that? You know, you have an old Christian McCaffrey. There's a legit situation where Kenyon Sadiq could be the number 1 option for that team.
Yeah.
For a lot of the year.
Yeah.
So if he's getting that volume in a tight end premium, like that's pretty sick.
All right, go ahead. 108.
108, I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go. Oh, that's tough. Damn. This is where I'm going to do it. Jadarian Price.
I was thinking about that at 109, even though I was just talking about it.
Yeah, Jadarian Price. I think, granted, we didn't mock him anywhere. I think there's I think he probably ends up being a 2nd-round pick. I think you don't have, like, obviously Jeremiah Love is in a league of his own in that position. There's a lot of teams that need a running back, though. Whether or not they address that through free agency, you'll see. But I do think he is talented enough to go in the 2nd round.
I think it's a pretty realistic dynasty mock.
Yeah,
right there. Just because every dynasty team is dying for running backs, I feel like.
Yeah, and I don't love taking a swing at Ty Simpson there because one. I feel a little iffy about him as a prospect. Yes, he's a 1st-round pick, and you love the landing spot, but you're also not getting anything out of him for a year. So that's basically a 2027 pick.
Right.
And then I don't love the Denzel Boston pick. I don't know.
I like him. I haven't even watched a lot of. I haven't watched Boston that much, but his profile is not one that I'm super.
No, and it's like this, and it's dumb. The thing that I have seen in watching him is he's like a attitude problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he was like talking shit to like an official after a touchdown or something, and like who's the running back? I just said it.
Jonah Coleman.
Jonah Coleman and like a teammate are trying to like push him back, and then he like shoves Jonah Coleman and is like doing all that stuff, and I'm like, immediately to me that's like, yeah, don't like you.
Yeah.
Like as good as you are, I don't like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, and that's completely like unrelated to football, but I feel like character-wise he could be a problem, and I don't like taking swings on that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Jadarian Price because I think he's really, really good, and I think he'll go second round and probably do somebody that needs him. So
Yeah. Like the Chiefs or some shit.
Chiefs.
That would be a pretty high second round pick. Though.
I think they would though. I think Chiefs. I look at
Vikings.
Chiefs, Vikings. Who is another one? Low-key, maybe Ravens.
Yeah.
Depending on what happens with Breece Hall, maybe the Jets. I also feel like
Dallas maybe. Don't know what they're gonna do. Are they gonna sign Javonte to an extension?
And then there was another team. Maybe Chicago. Maybe Houston.
That's good. Oh yeah, Houston could really use it, and that's more realistic to me. Like
Shit, maybe the Broncos, bro.
that's crazy. But
Love RJ Harvey to death, but
all right.
Anyway.
109. I know I was just talking about Ty Simpson.
I don't think 109 would be crazy for him. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I'm just outlining the reasons that I didn't.
I do hate that it would be kind of a. And I know my league, and I don't think many guys are going to use their first on a guy that's going to sit the entire year.
Yeah. But
it is super flex.
Yeah. And that's as good a landing spot for a quarterback as you can get. They just signed Sean McVay
like I remember 2 years ago when I drafted J.J. McCarthy, first round quarterback, higher draft capital. He had to sit a year due to his meniscus or whatever the hell happened to his knee.
And that sucked.
And I got him in the second round. Nobody wanted to touch him.
Yeah.
So for a realistic standpoint here, I don't know if I can go Ty Simpson.
Which I get.
Which is maybe where I go Jeremy Bernard right here. Because I do think he'll probably be like a second round guy.
I do too. I think he fits exactly the type of receiver that we had just talked about in the modern NFL. I don't think he's got elite traits like athletically, but I think he just does all of the wide receiver things really, really well.
Yeah, and you haven't mocked like a landing spot for him, so
let's just say that he goes to the Bills.
Fuck yeah. All right, go ahead.
I'm dead ass. If he goes to the Bills, Jeremy Bernard, I might pick him in the top 5 at Dynasty. 110. Here is where, because I don't like Denzel Boston's character, I'm going to go Ty Simpson. I think.
Nice.
I think.
I don't know what it is about Boston. I just like,
to me,
and I haven't even really watched him. I just don't love.
To me, genuinely, that was enough for me to kind of be like,
off my board.
I don't like you.
Yeah. And dude, Pittsburgh is so gross. Like
I know. Whether you have Aaron Rodgers there or not,
and I know they have a track record of hitting on wide receivers, but that's I mean, it's been a while, I guess, kind of since.
Yeah, well, they have a track record of it, but they also kind of don't. Like, you have Juju Smith-Schuster, who's good, but then he like really fell off a cliff, and then you have Chase Claypool, who was really good as a rookie. And
Mapletron.
Maple. All-time nickname. All-time.
It's honestly so good.
It's so good. Make fun of his Canadian heritage and tie him to a goat. I mean, like I said, don't like the guy, and I don't think he's good enough to warrant a swing. And I think Ty Simpson, like I think the tools are there.
Yeah.
You come from a really good program. I think he started the year really hot. Granted, he finished poorly, but I think you're going to go get coached up by Sean McVay and sit behind freaking Matthew Stafford. Like, that is literally as good as it gets, That's like Green Bay in L.A. So.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Well, there it is. There's the a little first round, our first Dynasty mock of the year, of the off season. We're gonna dial it in. We're gonna watch tape.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the combine.
Yeah.
I feel like the combine isn't as
No, I mean it.
helpful as.
No, but it for sure impacts draft stock,
Yeah, it does.
which I do think it's overvalued.
I am now looking up N'Keal Harry. N'Keal Harry. How did I not get that? Yeah, that's. Sorry, I had to look it up because it was literally killing me this whole time.
I know. God.
Yeah, what could have been? What was supposed to be?
Shit, man.
All right, well, sweet.
Cool.
Good. Everybody, enjoy your Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Pig out, eat your food.
And then
Enjoy Bye Bonnie.
Bye Bonnie.
I freaking love.
Yeah, his accent is
vibes.
awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good weekend. And then come back.
Yeah,
We'll check in with you on Wednesday and probably have like a little Super Bowl recap, maybe a mock draft. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll get into the real fun stuff. The NFL offseason.
Rebuilding, baby.
We are here. Okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night. See you next week.